What's going on, guys? It's Matt. Just checking in with you. I am 7 days from leaving for Navy RTC. Just want to, update you on what I've been doing and what I'm about to go through. So today I just went to the recruiter's office, check in, do my excerpt, and yeah, we went over to see actually what I knew before I actually leave. See what I know, I guess I should say. Basically, if you are a future sailor, you're going to receive one of these, your start guide, and it's got everything that you need to know to get ready for basic training. This right here is like a checklist at the very back. That's one thing that we go through, check off, see what I haven't studied, see what I have studied, those types of things. Also, something that's very important is to know the Sailor's Creed. That's something that you'll go through every DEP meeting. Actually, I have my last DEP meeting tomorrow, and yeah, I DEP'd in December 17th, and I ship out June 11th, early that morning, June 11th. So, yeah. But make sure you know your Sailor's Creed. Another thing that's going to be kind of rough to go over, but the way I've been doing it, is it's the 11 general orders. The first 4, I took a day and memorized those. Number 6 is going to be kind of, well, 1 through 5 is pretty easy. They're kind of small, just the way that they're worded can be confusing. But the number 6 is a little bit longer. It gets a little tricky, command officer, duty officer. So make sure that you just read over the whole start guide. It's going to make life easier for you when you get to basic. And yeah, that's it. So what I have gotten so far from my recruiter is my checklist right here. This is what I need to take with me before I leave, which is like what I take to the hotel. Social security card, photo ID, DEP ID, account number, routing number to the bank, small Bible if I want to, which the recruiter said they have a Bible there, so if you just want to not pack it and just have the one that they have there, an address book and a book of stamps, so that when you're writing letters back and forth, because you can't call unless it's something important. So yeah, the book of stamps and an address book, that's what that's for. Toothpaste, deodorant, travel size. They have a $20 calling card, so if you do use the phone when you have to use it, that you got that. I guess I gave you time that you can call. We'll see. $50 cash they have here on the list. $50 cash is just so that I'm not either at the hotel, at the airport, before I actually land in Illinois, that I'm not stuck without any money. So that's one thing. Make sure you have some money with you. Phone and a change of clothes, because I will be staying at a hotel in Seattle before I leave. So I'm going to take a shuttle the recruiter will drop me off from the office to the hotel, and then I'll go from the hotel to MEPS. And then from MEPS, I will go, let me see. I'm not sure. Maybe the recruiter might take me to MEPS first. He might take me from the recruiter's office to MEPS, but I don't think, there's no need for me to go to MEPS just to take the bus to the hotel. So most likely we'll leave in the evening, and he'll just take me from the recruiter's office straight to the hotel. And then we'll wake up, I think it's like 4 or 4:30 in the morning, and they'll rush us through breakfast. And then we'll go from breakfast at the hotel to, which is actually pretty nice when they feed at the hotel. From the hotel to MEPS, you go through, your usual MEP, which is like checking in. Then you'll wait until they have the final swear-in ceremony. They're at MEPS. That ceremony there really isn't like whenever you first swore in, when you got your contract. That is like your swear-in. That's like for you. Now the second swear-in, which is what I'll be going through next week before I actually fly out, will be for like parents, friends, people that come with us, people that want to take pictures and record. Because whenever you first go to MEPS, everybody wants to get a job. Everybody plans on passing the test. Everybody plans on passing medical. But things usually happen and you don't always pass. You don't always get through. A lot of times there's stuff that holds you up that you can't swear in that day. You can't pick out a job. You can't get a contract. Some people pass everything. Everything's cleared, but there is either no jobs or they don't sign a contract. For whatever reason, they don't swear in. So, yeah. Like I was saying, a lot of times you go to MEPS and you don't end up either getting a contract or you don't end up swearing in that day. So, like for me, I went to MEPS, I want to say 4 or 5 times, and I finally got, my job. I finally got my contract. I finally got to swear in on the last time. So, things do happen. It's taken me 3 years to finally get in. I had shoulder surgery about 3 years ago. So it's been about 2.5 years since I first talked to a recruiter. Almost 3 years since I talked to a recruiter. And I had shoulder surgery on my left shoulder. So getting through the medical clearance, getting waivers, getting accepted, trying to find a job, everything, the way, everything was at the time, I wasn't able to. So that's the main reason why I came up here to Washington, to just focus on that. I had so much distraction back home with friends, jobs, just so much stuff going on that I was putting part-time emphasis on getting into the military, but not enough, having to get clearance. Now for me, I wanted the job of something in aviation. I love, airplanes, airports, just those types of aviation type of things, A couple of jobs I was looking at was like ABE, ABF, ABH. A lot of that is just handling it, fueling them. I basically wanted to be on an aircraft carrier. So that's why I like the Navy. I wanted to be on an aircraft carrier. I wanted to deal with the jets, the planes. I thought that was pretty cool. But whenever I went to up to MEPS to get jobs, one of the times they had no jobs for anybody, not just me, for anybody. So we're all sitting there all day for nothing. And, it is what it is. And finally, I got offered a job. And my first job that they offered me, that they only had, because, it was the end of last year. So a lot of jobs, it was 1 or 2 jobs, maybe 3 jobs a month is what they were getting. They were able to give people. So, with that being said, I got HM, Hospital Corpsman. So my schooling will be in San Antonio after basic. I'll be in San Antonio for approximately 96 days for my schooling. I'm not sure my total days because that all depends on how good I do in school, if there's a hold before I actually start school, where I'll be stationed at after. I may get, stuck in Texas. I may be able to go somewhere else. I don't know yet. So I'll find that out. You'll find that out when that time comes. But it is what it is. But, yeah, just checking in with you. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to keep posting there everything that I'm going through. Like I said, today is my 7th day before I ship out. Tomorrow is my last DEP meeting. And then I go next Tuesday for my 24-hour. Wednesday morning, I do my final swear-in. I head to the airport, and I fly out. So Wednesday evening, Wednesday night of next week, I will be at basic training. Won't have my phone, will not have YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you see whenever I come back. I'll post about my experience at boot camp. I'll also try and jot down what we're doing throughout the day, so I won't have to, memorize it all for the time that I'm there. But yeah, I do want to come back, give y'all information on what I went through, what boot camp was like, just firsthand experience on boot camp itself. So, people tell you that, oh, it's not that physical and it's all mental, but everybody has different ways that they go through things. And yeah, I don't mind expressing my thoughts and how it was for me whenever I go through. So, like I said, next week I will be at basic. I'll go ahead and start that process on trying to keep a small journal, probably in my address book. So it's not going to be like pages of stuff, but it's just going to be, try to jot down a few things. Also, I haven't posted it on Instagram yet, but by the time I post this video, it should be on Instagram. If you would like for me to write you a letter while I'm at basic, we want to keep in touch while I'm at basic, you can direct message me on Instagram, or you can send me an email. I'll put that down at the bottom. It should be right here on the screen. So yeah, if you want to receive a letter from me, just give me your mailing address and I'll send you a letter. Cause I'm not sure if any of y'all ever been to summer camp or anything like that. It's kind of nice when you're in a group of other people and it's mail call, and you get mail, you receive mail, and most of the time, not everybody receives mail, but it's a good feeling when you got people that are thinking about you, taking time out to write to you, that are interested in, just knowing how things are going, knowing how you're doing, wanting to keep in touch. So I'm giving that option. So if y'all would like for me to write you first, since I'm not sure what my address would be, depends on the ship, which is the building that I'm in, then yeah, make sure that you message me your mailing address and I will definitely write you a note, let you know I got the basic training, how things are, I guess, first, second week, whenever we're able to start writing notes. So yeah, make sure that you just keep back in touch. Like I said, probably about 3 months or so before I post another video. Probably my next video will be of me graduation. I'll try and find a way to get my graduation recorded so that I can show y'all, how graduation was, and I guess you could say the procedures of how the graduation goes. So after graduation, we should be able to spend some time in Chicago, maybe, with family and friends. So I think mom and dad, possibly my brother, or my brother and his family might be coming up. So yeah, you might see some of that too. Depends if I can get that footage in or not. But anyways, that was just what I wanted to do. Wanted to check in, let y'all know what was going on. Today is my 7th day until I ship out. And make sure that you like the videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all next time.